What's going on, guys? It's your boy Hatfree Speaks, and we're going to go get it in today with Freddie Mercury, and this song is called Man-Made Paradise, alright, from his Mr. Bad Guy album. Mr. Bad Guy, can't you see? Alright, there's a reaction to that song, guys. If you want to go check it out, go cop it out if you haven't already, alright? So before I do begin, I want to thank Lovey M for putting the request out there on Patreon. There is a link in the description box below. You can get involved with the channel, support it, and all that good stuff. Alright, so before I do begin, and if you are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button, notification bell, give the video a like, give it a share, because we're going to jump in today with Freddie Mercury, Man-Made Paradise, from his Mr. Bad Guy album. It's a first time listen, first time reaction, right? That's it, baby. That's it. I don't know what the song's about, never heard it before, nothing. Alright, so that's it. Going into this literally blind, and we let the music do the talking. All right, let it talk, let it talk, let it breathe, baby, let it breathe. All right, first time listen, first time reaction. All right.
I want to gaze into your eyes and see the fire in their glow. My arms like falling rain upon the snow. You say no, you say no. Want you to help me through the waters when my ship is in a storm. Want you to give me all the power like a king on his throne. But you don't care, you don't care. History repeats itself. Seem to be up.
Let's be honest. If Freddie Mercury was not on this beat, I wouldn't be moving like this. It's only because he's on it. I'm enjoying it. Yo, this is disco, innit? This is disco. This sounds like disco vibe. I keep having this vibe of the dim light, sort of nightclub, smoke-filled sort of dance floor. Those, like these disco lights I got here, sort of predominantly sort of flashing. And you're just waltzing through the dance floor, baby, with this song on. You know what I'm saying? So put yourself there. Let's go.
I want to gaze into your eyes and see the fire in their glow. But it's the same old story. Want you to melt inside my arms like falling rain upon the snow. You say no, you say no. Want you to help me through the waters when my ship is in a storm. Want you to give me all the power like a king on his throne. But you don't care. But it's the same old story. When you refuse me all the time, I'm suicidal on my own. But you don't know, you don't know. I want to be beside you now, lie in the sand and kiss your brow. I want to fly beyond the moon and do the things we do for love. But you don't care, you don't care. History repeats itself. I seem to be all by myself again.
I'm gonna have to stop it here. I didn't want to do this. I did not want to do this. This is a peculiar song. In a good way. What I mean by that is there's a lot. It's like somebody left him in the studio and he just did what he always wanted to do on the songs without the, I guess, the feedback the other Queen members would give him. Don't do that. No, let's add that in. No, don't be putting that in. Let's add this in. John, you got, yeah, I want to do that bit. Okay, Roger, you got that job. He hasn't got any of that going on with him, I guess, when he was doing this song or this album, right? That's what I feel. It's like he let rip on his creativity sort of on his head. Like he just let rip and just spilled it all out on the table. I like this is what I was looking at. I like the signature guitar sort of reminiscence of there's a lot of Queen elements in here, like have that signatory sort of vibe, you know, the drums clashing, the guitar being played the way it has been, and the bass. It has that Queen taste to it, the Queen flavor, but it's not 100% because, you know, it hasn't got, you know, unless Roger and Brian and John did jump in on this song, but it doesn't feel like they're there. They just sound like instruments without any sort of the razzmatazz attached to it that John, Brian, and Roger bring with them. So there's an absence of that, but you can see how he's brought in those flavors, and more or less saying I can create that Queen sound. He's just basically done a kind of, I don't want to say a mini bow rap, but kind of almost sort of try to sort of mix different parts of songs, break them up, and put them into one complete track. So you don't know where you are with it. One minute you're dancing along, and he said something like, "History repeats itself. It looks like I'm on my own again." And I think he said that in here. It looks like history repeats itself. It looks like I'm on my own again. I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing, right? You tell me. All right. So go back. Where did I was checking about here? I think the guitar bit comes in about here, right? So we let it play out. Just wanted to make those points there, but yeah. Apart from that, it's a groovy number. It's a groovy number, governor. Guitar's coming in. Right there, he said it. It's like a different song. Wow, I'm definitely going to have to check out some more tracks from Barcelona now. That just reminded me of something. Some of your recommendations you've been giving me from the Barcelona album, which I haven't done yet. So wow, I love that ending. I love that ending. It reminded me a bit of Enchino, that kind of vibe at the end. Fantastic. I wish you had done more of those at the end. Oh, those are fantastic. Those are absolutely fantastic. All right, guys. So that was Man Made Paradise, Freddie Mercury, from this Mr. Bad Guy album. Yeah. So again, there's a lot of technical stuff going on in there. The post-production, for a start, anyways. Look, again, spent a lot of time doing that. He's almost trying to sort of not mimic, but sort of bring in the successful recipes that have worked in the past and incorporate them into this album, so to speak. Literally, like Especially this song. It felt, even at the end, how does the end of this song sound like the beginning of this? The end of this song does not sound like the start of it. All right, you might be thinking, have free speaks, that's counterintuitive. Most of the songs these days don't have the ending that sounds like this. Actually, no. The beat, fundamentally, the beat is like, you know, when you have a meal, you have a main, like a carbs, right? Whether it be pasta, potatoes, jacket potatoes, what you guys might call them baked potatoes, right? That's your main, right? And then you got all these additional toppings and stuff around it, right? When you finish your meal, you're still gonna have your last bite will still be the baked potato, right? Whatever, the pasta, you're still gonna have that as a last bite. But here, it's like you started off with a pasta, but you ended up having at the end, it's more like I don't know, fish and chips. It's like, how did you go from pasta to fish and chips? At some point, you changed the meal. Again, this song has different elements coming in, and he sort of he was let loose in that studio, chopped it up, made a sort of a seamless song with the lyrics. History repeats itself. The irony of that is it's a very clever song, because he's saying history repeats itself, and I'm saying it's true. He's tried to sort of bring in different elements from the past and put them into this song. But that's just my thoughts and opinion, guys. So what are yours? Let me know. All right, guys. So that was my reaction. Thanks again for putting the request forward. If you haven't already, check out the Queen playlist. Interesting stuff there. Interesting. All right, guys. Make sure you are staying safe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.